Just going to talk a little bit about our project-based classroom and some amazing things that are happening. Specifically, one project that I want to showcase today. So this morning, I got to participate in one of the projects, and it is Saturday, which is obviously not a school day. Just for those who are not aware of how my classroom is working, each of my different classes has specific curriculum, obviously, and kind of a focus. My grade 11 class, we look at anthropology, psychology, and sociology, ultimately the study of human behavior. And my grade 12 classes are human growth and development and world issues. And when my students are embarking on their projects, I've taken some notes from Don Wettrick, and I asked my students to base their projects on 3 criteria. And the 3 criteria are: 1, are you passionate about what you're going to be doing? 2, are you going to acquire new skills as you work away at it? And 3, how are you benefiting other people? So these are Don's rule of 3. So we've been using those, and we've added in there a 4th, how can you connect this to our course? So like I said, there are amazing things happening in all 3 of my classes, but I wanted to talk specifically about what I got to be a part of today. So 3 students in my class decided, after pursuing their first project that wasn't necessarily as successful as they had hoped, to find something that they were a little maybe more passionate about, or where they found that people would really support them. And so one of the students' brothers is on the autism spectrum, and so they had a discussion about how they could support an organization that their family uses. And so they decided in a month, or just a little under a month, that they were going to organize a 5K race to raise money. So this again was about a month ago when they decided this, or maybe a month and a half ago. And there's been a ton of planning and a ton of stuff that they've had to take care of. And I think for me as the teacher, moving away from that word, the facilitator, that was amazing, was I literally showed up at this event this morning and asked them, what do you need me to do? Because they had taken care of everything. Normally when I have in the past run an event, to that extent, you're stressed out, you're tired, you're running around and expecting the kids to kind of do, whatever it is that you want them to do. But for the first time, the roles were reversed. And this project was 100% student-led. Of course, they had help from mentors in the community. I supported them. Other adults had come in and supported them. Their families were unbelievable in supporting them. And this Children at Risk, they were fantastic in supporting them in making this event very successful. One of the other coolest things that I would say as the facilitator is, as this was unfolding, as they were organizing this and they were getting their message out there and they were having conversations in the classroom, we started to have these organic conversations about autism. And so, 5 to 10 years ago when I was teaching this course, I might stand up at the front and give a lecture on autism and how that fits into psychology, or I might even have a guest come in and talk about it and give them an overview. And that's great, and kids found it interesting. But what ended up happening was the student whose brother was on the spectrum started to tell her story and tell her brother's story, but then realized that that her brother's story doesn't represent every single person who's on the spectrum. And so she ended up looking for articles that she could share with the class. And the kids, again, in this organic conversation, kind of not in passing, but just sort of as everybody was working on things, they felt safe and they asked questions because there were a lot of them that didn't understand it. So it was really powerful to watch, and I'm so proud of what they accomplished, and I'm going to be posting some footage from the day so that you can get a feel for what it is that they were able to accomplish, and kind of get an idea of what the community thought about how they approached this, or how they approached this project, and the fact that they're 16-year-olds.
All right, so yes, all right, so here we are. It's the big day. We're ready to run the Puzzle Masters race day. So tell me what's going on here.
So it's probably around 8:30. One of our volunteers went out to go and do a Tim Hortons run. Over here we have the registration and first aid table, and then on the other side we have all the food. We have our security, Randy Stockdale here.
There we are. Thank you. Thank you.
These are some more volunteers.
Awesome.
Volunteers over here as well. And we're just waiting on Josh, our little bunny of the race.
And Kathleen Stockdale's here. She's the trail bunny of the race.
Okay.
So we're just getting everyone in their spots and everything together for when people come around 9:30.
Okay.
So far we have over 1,800, so it's going good.
So how many people are signed up to do the walk run?
Online we have 57 people signed up. I know of 2 people that are coming for sure
Okay.
this morning. And then there's a few more donations that we got in separately as well.
And I also
Awesome.
know that there is more people coming to just donate quickly before they go through like their hockey tournaments and stuff today, so that's good as well.
Awesome. Good job. Okay, well, we're going to be chronicling this throughout the morning so that everybody can see.
Awesome.
So here's Natalie. This is Ashley's mom, and Angelo over here. This is Gia's dad.
Come here,
Do you want to be in this? I'm just interested in hearing sort of your perspective on what the kids have done here.
I think it's amazing. I think that it was a huge undertaking for them, and they've learned like project management skills from like how to do something from start to finish, with no experience to go on, just a passion for something, and they came together, and like it's amazing. They teamed up with Children at Risk, who also donated things. Like we have La Strada restaurant who's donated. Like everybody is amazed by what these kids have done and want to help somehow, and it's just been really nice to see, you know, people retweeting, people sending it out on Facebook, trying to get their friends to come and do the walk or run. Like it's just it blows my mind what they've been able to accomplish in such a short time. These kinds of things are usually done a year in advance, and like it's wonderful. And I know Children at Risk is like, they are blown away by what these kids have been able to accomplish. And I mean, this is more than like anything that can be learned by sitting reading a textbook, for sure. Like it's just wonderful. That's what I think.
Awesome.
And I personally am so proud of them. My son is autistic, so this means a lot that they've decided to go with Children at Risk. Great cause, and it helps so many kids. So
Awesome, thank you. Okay, Isaiah, so you're here out supporting your buddies, your classmates. We were just having a little bit of a conversation there. What are your thoughts about what's happening here?
So cool how the community is coming together for such a great cause, and how there's so many people here that are supporting this great cause. It's just great to see.
And who organized this?
Ashley, Gia, and Sam from our grade 11 anthropology class.
How old are they?
16.
Isn't that nuts?
Crazy.
Isn't
So
this can we prove to adults that teenagers
anything, anything's possible if we just put our mind together.
Yeah.
The community comes together so greatly, so it's great to see.
All right, so we're here with Brenda, who is the executive director of Children at Risk. What are your thoughts on everything that's happened here today? I guess in the last month.
Yes, oh my goodness. It was incredible. We just get an email from Ashley saying that in honor of her brother attending Camp Kaleidoscope, and it's close to her heart, that they wanted to do this fundraiser, and in a very short period of time, as you said. So her and Sam and Gia, I guess, came up with the idea.
Yeah.
And it's a little chilly, as we can tell, but
Yeah.
you know what? It's getting people moving, I think. But it's difficult, I find. you want to draw people in from outside your community of your families and autism because they feel that they're always being asked to do fundraising things. So I think this is incredible in the respect that you're bringing more people in and more awareness in the community. And it's physically fit. It's getting everybody involved, but it's going to raise some pretty valuable funding as well.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
I'm coming, Josh. Don't even worry.
There we go. Here come our runners. Hey! Good job! Good job! Hey! All right. Yes. Oh, we got a puppy coming. Good job. Good job. Stay warm. Don't slip. Here comes our stormtrooper. Oh, yep. Okay, so the event is over.
Freezing.
What? Tell us about it.
It was amazing. We had a really good turnout. We also got some donations from when people just came and dropped them off, which is great. So we're gonna count it all up tonight and then see how it goes. So now we're just, all the volunteers are helping us pack everything up, but everyone came back safely. We didn't have to use the first aid for anything, and it went well.
Everything went smoothly. This is great. Yeah.
Excited. Hopefully
And-
it can turn out to be an annual thing because
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun and it's for a great cause and it was awesome. Like it turned out great.
So any feedback from people around you? What were people saying to you today?
They were letting us know it was really well organized and that things went really smoothly, and they were really impressed with how it worked out.
And they were really surprised to see how young we were and to see that we were able to still pull this off. So
I think most people
it was
were
really rewarding.
looking for older people when they got here to talk to and interview. As for just 16-year-olds in an anthro class trying to make a difference.
Yeah. And did you know that there were people that came from the neighborhood who saw this happening?
Yeah, there was one girl that came that said she saw runners running by her house and decided to come and drop off a donation, which was really awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Maybe next year we'll do it a little earlier so it's not as freezing.
And we can get more people out.
Yeah, and plan a little more ahead of time.
Yeah.
If we were to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for the time slot that we had, we did do a lot, and I'm really proud of our whole group. And
me too.
wanted to thank everyone for coming out, and also you for helping us and supporting us the whole way through. As there was people that didn't believe we could do it, like they kind of just thought it was crazy that we thought this could happen, and you stuck with us the whole time, and we're thankful for that. And you.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
I'm happy that a few of our classmates ended up coming out to help support us.
Yeah.
Isaiah's came out and Josh came out, Catherine Stockdale, and a few of them donated and bought tickets, which is awesome.
Yeah. And we had other guys like Connor and Sam that came out. They weren't a part of our class, but they heard about it and they came to support us, which was great.
And quite a few. Well, there was probably about 5 to 10 runners from McRae, which is awesome.
It is.
All right. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you very much.